Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Robertson Center here on the campus of Southwestern University in Georgetown for today's conference opener for Southwestern University Volleyball as they take on none other than their eternal rival, the Tigers of Trinity University in town from San Antonio. Glad to have you with us on SouthwesternPirates.com and our Southwestern University Athletics YouTube page. Pirates off to a red-hot start, 9-1 on the season. Lone loss came last week on the road, a neutral site game as they fell in 5 to Hardin-Simmons up in Belton. They bounced back with a straight sets victory over the host UMHB in their next match, and now they look to start SCAC 1-0, but it's going to be a tall task against the team that they know well. The Tigers of Trinity University. Tigers just 6-4. They are 1-0 in conference, having won their conference opener, a sweep over the Bulldogs of TLU last night down in Seguin at Memorial Gymnasium. Ready to get underway. Pirates in the home white with the black numerals, black trim, and black shorts will go from right to left in the first set. Visitors from the Alamo City going from left to right. Pirates led by ninth-year head coach Don Flora coming into the season, a record of 166-73, win percentage of just under 70%. His 24th season as a head coach in collegiate volleyball, came in as the 4th winningest active coach in D3 volleyball, and well, he's going up against the number 1 winningest active coach in D3 volleyball, Julie Jenkins, her 40th season in charge in the Alamo City. And her teams, they have been stellar throughout the 4 decades she's been in charge. Visitors looking for the first point. And a whistle will give Southwestern the early point for the Pirates. Pirates at home today and Tuesday, taking on the Mountaineers of Schreiner before they head to the road to continue conference play. And Trinity equalizes. Mackenzie Logan, the 5th year out of Calgary, Alberta, Canada. A 5'10" outside hitter. Serve coming from the Libero Atlantic, the freshman from St. John's in Houston. To the middle they go, unable to get it over. They were trying to set Taylor Starr, the 6'2" freshman middle out of South Lake Carroll. And the Pirates making early changes as Flora and Marks come off. Bringing on Peyton Schiff with the junior outside hitter alongside Romo. Romo back to serve. Curris rather there with the serve. Right initially, that was Romo. Apologies. The 1-9, not the 1-4. Romo, the senior from Saxe High School up in Garland. Tied at 2 early between these two teams. This is the 59th all-time meeting between the Pirates and Tigers volleyball. It has been largely dominated by the Tigers, having won 43, including the last 9 in a row. The last time they were here in Georgetown, it was an absolute barn burner. Back on September the 21st of last year, a 5-setter ultimately taken by the visitors as that is blasted down. A huge swing by Logan. The 5th year from Alberta. Logan, the one to keep an eye on, leads the attack. Just under 4 kills per set. Also leads her team in service aces with 18. Berkman into the block. Pirates another opportunity, and there at the net was Logan yet again, making a huge presence of herself. Berkman, the Houstonian who leads the Pirates in kills out of Houston Memorial, tried to go right at the power at the net for the Tigers, and they were having none of it. Here comes Logan, dumped over. And the Tigers have it. their largest lead, up 5-2 into the first. So again, Julie Jenkins, 40th season in charge as the head volleyball coach, also the Associate Director of Athletics and Compliance there for the Tigers. She has turned the Tigers into one of the top Division III teams in the country. As Berkman comes off, Lauren McIntyre, the sophomore from Bridgeland High School, on to serve for Southwestern. Set to the middle. No mistake from Taylor Starr, the freshman and neuroscience major. Logan back to serve. Maggie Lineker and Brad Bullitt, the assistants for Coach Jenkins there at Trinity. Jeremy Ford, Rissa Ochoa, the assistants for Coach Flora here in Georgetown. Shiflett, who was injured earlier in the season. Good to see the North Carolina native back out there and hopefully close to full strength, even though she has that big brace on her left knee. Not had a huge impact on her that we've been able to see. Romo there. Set for Curris. Back it comes. Pirates another opportunity. Shiflett now. Lannick. Great point. Longest rally we've seen. Who takes it? Shiflett dumps over the Pirates with the point. Black and gold faithful on their feet here at the Robertson Center. A full house for Grub and Game Day. A special event for today's match. We had games outside in the lobby before this match got underway. Poster making, and you'll see that across the arena. And also some food, special tailgate food fare being offered as well for this one. So a fantastic atmosphere befitting the match. McWhirter with the serve. Trying to go cross court. Spikes with the point. Brooklyn Spikes, the freshman, the 6'2" middle from Conroe with her first point. And the Pirates looking to tie things at 6 early on. McWhirter, the junior from the Woodlands, continues her serve. Back to the middle they go, and back to the well. Another point for the Tigers as they continue to feed Taylor Starr. Starr now back to serve. Nedro there on the reception. Romo setting for Shiflett off the block. The junior out of Randleman, North Carolina. With the response for the Pirates. As Flora and Marks come back on. Flora, the local product out of Georgetown High School, the junior setter, daughter of head coach Don Flora. Goes long, a service error. Pirates 57 aces, that is 1.5 per set. They have 43 errors in the service game. We mentioned the great start, just the one blemish. Trinity 6-4 record, but they've taken on some top teams, including Washington University in St. Louis. Johns Hopkins there as well in a neutral site matchup. Fell in both of those. 3-1. Pirates go cross court. McWhirter. And Marks, the junior from Bridgeland that time. Marks coming in with a ton of confidence. Is in that straight sets victory over UMHB. Marks led the Pirates. Hit over 33%. 10 kills in 21 attempts. Again to Marks they go, and she's got another. The junior from Cypress, Texas is tied it at 8 here in the first set. Shiflett serving. All right, Atlantic, the libero. Flora setting for Berkman, and she's got it. Pirates back on top. Carly Berkman, who leads the Pirates. Just over 3 kills a set. Let's see if the Pirates can go on a run here. Huge dig from Nedro. Shiflett now from the backcourt, but off the mark. So back and forth as the Tigers make a change, bringing on Bryn Bishop, the freshman out of Indianola, Iowa, coming on to take the place of Jenna Rodriguez, a San Antonio native out of Antonian. Berkman again, and she's got it past the diving Lanik. The freshman libero saw it coming but couldn't get there in time. Even though the visitors have won 9 in a row against the Pirates, you just get the feeling that today could be the Pirates' day to snap that streak. Mentioned the 5-setter here that Southwestern ultimately fell in 5 last year. Then in the return trip to San Antonio, it was a straight sets victory for the Tigers. But a different Pirate team playing with energy. Back to Logan again, and the second attempt makes the most of it. Logan's so talented, the 5th-year business administration major. Again, almost 4 kills a set, 146 on the season to lead Trinity. Flora. For McWhorter, and Southwestern responds. Back and forth early here. The Pirates back on top by 2. As Kuris comes on alongside Romo. Romo back to serve. Shiflett flipped over by McWhorter. Shiflett somehow able to get to that. What an effort. Free ball to the Tigers. To the middle they go, and another massive dig from Shiflett. What a defensive effort from Peyton Shiflett. 2 huge digs to keep the point alive, and the Pirates come away with it. The junior from the Tar Heels State has the Pirates up by 3, and the Tigers take their first time out. 13-10. Southwestern leading Trinity here in the first set. Pirates on top, 13-10, 9 kills and 13 points, 22 total attacks, just 1 attack error for Southwestern, hitting .364. On the other side, Trinity, 7 kills and their 10 points, 22 total attacks, hitting just .182. Kenzie Logan right now leading the visitors, 5 kills. Starr has 2. And for Southwestern, spreading the wealth, Berkman with 3, Marks 2, Shiflett 2 as well. And the Pirates take the point out of the timeout. Kuris with her first kill of the match. And the Pirates have their largest lead, up 14-10. Logan, not a lot she could do about that. And the pass was not where she was hoping it would be. We'll see if Southwestern can build on this momentum, take this all-important first set. Romo continues to serve. Free ball back to the Pirates, and they will watch it out. Great heads-up play. Strange, the junior from Bernie, trying to find that back line. So a change as Mackenzie Logan comes off for Trinity. Reagan Watley, the junior from the Woodlands, comes on. And of the 10 kills, I should say 10 points for the visitors, more than half have come from Mackenzie Logan. What a dig from Romo. Now Curris dropped it over, well read. Conley McWilliams, the Austinite out of St. Michael's there. McWilliams got a touch to it at the net. McWilliams again. Can't get it by Romo. Back to Curris into the block, and she has the point. Pirates outscoring the Tigers 3-0 after the timeout, and that will trigger another Tigers timeout. Southwestern with their largest lead of the match, 17-10 in favor of the hosts here in the first set. Electric atmosphere here at the Robertson Center. The Tigers and the Pirates, always a battle when Trinity comes to town. And Grub and Game Day, the promotion put on today. And what a job they have done here at Southwestern. Games, poster making, tailgate food. And the fans here in force supporting the black and gold, as well as a large contingent that has made the trip up from the Alamo City to support their Tigers. Trinity with the point out of the timeout, and they needed it. Taylor Starr, the freshman middle there. As McWilliams and Dare come off. Kendall DeRivel, the sophomore out of Westlake Village, California. Southern California now serving. Curris tried to dump it over. Watley read it well. Courtney Pope on as well, the sophomore out of New Braunfels Canyon, but it's the Pirates with the point. Berkman continues to lead Southwestern in the attack. McIntyre to serve. Into the block. McWhirter there alongside Curris. Now McWhirter tries to go for the coffin corner, and she's got it. Put it on a dime, did Lily McWhirter. Thought initially that was going to be long. McWhirter knew exactly what she was doing. Another change for Trinity as Mackenzie Logan comes back on for Reagan Watley, and they definitely need Mackenzie Logan and the firepower that she brings. She gets this offense going right now. It is stuck in neutral. Southwestern. An impressive performance, and then the defense comes up for the Tigers. The block from Courtney Pope. The 6'2" middle out of New Braunfels there, standing strong. Canadian serving. Driving right at Nedro. Shiflett. And the Pirates have it. And they are 5 points away from taking this first set. As Logan comes back off, Jenna Rodriguez, the Alamo City native, back on. McWhirter off the mark. The service error that Southwestern cannot afford at this juncture. They just want to close out this first set. As good as Trinity is, even trailing by 7, you cannot give them those unearned points. Another for the Tigers as they start to build momentum behind the serve of Starr. Pirates need to be careful, at the very least, need a point to cut this run. McIntyre able to get there. It'll be a free ball coming back. Set in the middle and sent back. Spikes there for Southwestern. And the Tigers are long, but it took a touch, says our chair. Southwestern fans initially celebrating, but a late signal from our chair. And now the Tigers forcing a Pirate timeout. Trinity having cut the deficit to 5, 20-5. Southwestern leading here in the first.
Hey fans, don't forget the Southwestern bookstore is selling Southwestern Pirates flag up near the entrance of the Robertson Center. Go in a hat, a shirt, and help support your Pirates.
Certainly a difference here. You look at the hitting percentage, Southwestern 375, just 118 for Trinity. 5 attack errors for the Tigers, certainly uncharacteristic, just 2 for Southwestern. Pirates led by Carly Berkman's 4 kills. Shiflett behind her with 3. Curris, McWhirter, and Marks all contributing with 2 of their own. It is still Logan leading with 5 kills, but she has not picked one up since the last time out. We'll see what Trinity can do here. Pirates with 3 service errors compared to just 1 by the Tigers. Back to the action. Starr continues to serve after the Pirate timeout. Back to Curris. Pushed over and well read that time by Rodriguez, who takes the first point out of the timeout. Curris tried to go down the line. Starr was there, but it'll be for the the Pirates is falling backwards was DeRibble. The sophomore setter could not get to it. As Flora and Marks back on. Curris and Romo off. Flora to serve. Junior setter. Sent back. Trinity able to keep it alive. Here comes Marks and blisters this one. An absolute bullet from Emily Marks, and I said it, the junior is playing with great confidence, maybe the most we've seen this season, coming off those 10 kills on 21 attempts where she hit 33, better than 33% in that straight sets victory over UMHB on the road. Shiflett. Oh, great job. Able to get underneath it that time was Strange. Shiflett again. Now spikes. Oh, what a pancake from Flora. Stellar defensive work from Annika Flora. And the Pirates will have it and give that point to Annika Flora. Obviously, it will not show up like that in the box score, but Annika Flora is responsible for that for Southwestern. She somehow was able to slip the pancake underneath what I thought for sure was going to be a Tigers point. Let's see if she can close out this first set for Southwestern, up 23-15 to Rodriguez. And sent back. Fate having some trouble the fifth year from the Big Apple. Marks down the line. And the Pirates make it set point. (24-15) and Pirates here in the first. Flora looking to close it out and give them the huge 1-0 lead. Flora with the ace. What a way to wrap up the first set. Annika Flora, the ace, and the Pirates take set number one, 25-15. Set number two coming up in 3 minutes here on SouthwesternPirates.com.
It's time to know what else is going on around Southwestern. The Southwestern women's soccer team won last night against ETBU with a final score of 2-0. Also, the men's golf team placed second place in the SCAC Fall Preview. The runner of the week for the track team was Brianna Steele. And the Southwestern football team is out of town today, playing against Hendrix College in Arkansas. Make sure to stay up to date with all of your favorite Southwestern sports by following at SU Pirates across Instagram, Twitter, and LinkedIn.
Pirates take the all-important first set, 25-15. An impressive display from Coach Flora's side. His side hitting 366 and just 0.71 hitting percentage for the Tigers in the first set. Pirates 17 kills on 41 attacks. We had 17 assists on those 17 kills. 1 service ace. 3 service errors, though, for Southwestern, if you're going to nitpick. But they will be very pleased with what they saw in the first set. Now the question is, can they keep it up, keep the momentum? Because you know there will be a comeback coming from the Tigers. A team with this much experience, as well coached as they are. The electric atmosphere here at Southwestern. Grubbin game day. We had pregame festivities, tailgate food, and the atmosphere befitting the occasion as who else but Mackenzie Logan able to give the first point of the second set to the Tigers, and they really need to get her going. She was largely the offense. As good as she is, the fifth-year Canadian, she cannot do it on her own. Back to Marks. She responds. And you could just see the confidence she's playing with, absolutely brimming with confidence, is Marks. And easy to see as well as she's playing her right now. Tigers trying to respond. Down the line, Nedro unable to get to this one. Mackenzie Logan, 6 kills, lead the visitors. Star assisting with 3. Southwestern spreading the wealth. Marks with 5, now leading. Berkman with 4, Curris 3, McWhorter 2. Southwestern getting contributions from numerous players. And here comes Berkman, comes down. I don't know if she's quite sure how that one got through, but they will certainly take it. As Marks and Flora come off, Romo and Curris on. Romo, the senior setter from Garland, out of Saxe High School, looking for that corner right to Lanik. Dug out by Nedro. Here on the side, a huge swing from Logan. Free ball back to the Tigers. They'll dump it over. Romo saw it coming. Now Berkman. Right into the block as she went right at Starr and Pope. And that is quite the decision. Both listed at 6'2", Taylor Starr and Courtney Pope. A freshman and sophomore unable to get the clean block there. A service error from Southwestern. Again, 3 service errors in the first set. That is something that they will want to clean up as well as they played. Curris. Logan there. The Pirates with the block. Berkman alongside Marks. Or excuse me, McWhorter rather. Saw the 5. Did not see the 1 initially. So Berkman comes off. Is McIntyre on? Pirates back on top by the narrowest of margins. Trinity. We'll see how long they let these continue before taking their first time out. Coach Jenkins obviously a wealth of experience, putting it mildly, her 40th year in charge, and the winningest active coach in Division III volleyball. And nice response there from Drange out of Bernie Champion High School. We mentioned the impressive non-conference schedule, taking on teams like Johns Hopkins, Claremont Mudd Scripps, Wash Lou. And those are the kind of games you may not come out victorious, but you're going to learn a lot about your team as you get into the SCAC, where, let's be honest, Trinity has for some time now been the cream of the crop as they come with one the other way and draw even at 5 apiece. Pirates hoping today is the day they are able to reverse the 9-match losing streak they're currently on to the Tigers. Right to the top of the net, and no trouble for Maddie Fate. The 5th-year middle from New York City. Star with the serve. And off the mark. They're back and forth early here in the second set. Trinity knows they can ill afford to go down 2-0. McWhirter. Tried to go cross court that time, did Drange. Pirates saw it coming. Curris into the block. Drange and Fate there for Trinity. And Fate starting to pick things up. Is the New Yorker, seeing what she's been able to do on both sides. Obviously such a force at the net. As Josie Dare, the junior setter out of Summer Creek High School in Houston, will serve. Set for spikes, and she gets it through. The freshman out of Conroe with the best volleyball name you will find anywhere, Brooklyn Spikes. If she wasn't a volleyball player, I don't know what I would do. Flora serving, tied at 7 apiece. Fate again. Back for Drange, and she's got it. So even without Mackenzie Logan on the floor, and as I say that, here comes number 17 for the Tigers on cue. Trinity making some strides, and they have a slight lead, and now Logan is back on, and we certainly know what she can do with that monster swing of hers. Set back marks cross court. There saw it coming. Now Shiflett off the block. Medina, the freshman, another Summer Creek product from Houston that time, couldn't control it. Shiflett back to serve. Fate. Marks there. Here comes Berkman now. Back it goes. Another opportunity for Berkman. And she goes right at Fate. Fate having none of it. Really starting to flex her muscle defensively is Maddie Fate. Pirates went on a run about this point in the first set. Put some distance between themselves and the Tigers. Can they again here as they've tied it at 9? Neither team has been able to find any breathing room. And Geneva Nedro, the local product out of Vista Ridge High School just down the road in Cedar Park. The senior libero with the serve. Pirates there at the net. McWhirter and Marks. Here comes Berkman. She's got it. Carly Berkman, the former Memorial Mustang and daughter of former Houston Astros great Lance Berkman. She is, when you need a point, chances are she can come up with it. The floater from Nedro. And nothing was going to stop that kill from Mackenzie Logan. It was set perfectly, and she made the most of it. As Courtney Pope, the sophomore from New Braunfels, comes on, as does Kendall DeRivel, the sophomore out of Southern California. DeRivel serving. Berkman. Marks there, showing her defensive prowess. Down the line, big kill for Courtney Pope. The New Braunfels Canyon product put that one right on the spot. Pirates looked like they thought she may have attempted to go cross court. She went down the line. was just off. Apologies there. I thought she'd been able to find it. She did not. The Pirates with the 1-point lead. Curris cross court. And going long. Pope again unable to find her target. Great opportunity for Romo and the Pirates. Give themselves a bit of breathing room and see what they could do here, up 12-10 in 1-0. Mackenzie Logan. But the point will be for the Pirates. And if I'm Trinity, I just keep going back to the well that is number 17. I don't know if that will ever run dry. Out of Bishop Carroll High School in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. Just a massive swing. But long this time, Pirates back to a 2-point advantage. And both teams make changes. Logan comes off, giving away to Rodriguez for the Tigers. McIntyre taking the place of Berkman. Dropped over that time. Pope went with precision, didn't have to go with power. Saw the opening and took it. Rodriguez over to Drange. Now Southwestern, McWhorter there. Curris took a touch, and the Pirates will take the point. That was a huge point for Southwestern as they were able to pad the lead ever so slightly. Now up by 2. Trinity looking to tie it at 13. They could not. And the Pirates bring on Izzy Rodriguez, the freshman from Houston Stratford High School, making her first appearance of the match as the defensive specialist. Set back and an absolute bullet from Pope. She's really started to heat up of late, has Courtney Pope, and that is good news. Wondering where the offense is going to come from when Mackenzie Logan is not on the floor, and it may be Pope. But currently neither one of those on the court for Trinity, and we'll see who can step up in their stead. Back to Curris, and sent right back by Drange. Drange did a fantastic job of elevating, did the junior outside hitter. Curris selected to go right at her and to no success. 14-all here in the second. Pirates up 1-0, having won the first set 25-15. But as we thought would happen, Trinity really battling back here in set number 2. Romo over to Shiflett. Cross court, perfectly placed past a diving Annabelle Lennox. The freshman libero from Sugar Land couldn't get there. Flora to serve. Every point important at this juncture. Shiflett again. Tried to drop it over. Drange. Metro. Marks cross court. And the Pirates with the point. Back to a 2-point lead. Marks. I mentioned the talent Southwestern has. It's not just one player doing the damage for the Pirates as Trinity takes a timeout, trailing 16-14. here in the second and down 1-0.
Still serving for your Pirates, number 11, Monica Flora.
Back after the timeout, Flora serving for the Pirates. Southwestern up 16-14 and leading 1-0. Trinity comes back, taking the first point out of the timeout. A battle here in set number 2, and you can certainly understand why. Pirates would love to take a 2-0 lead over their eternal foe and a team they have not beaten in the last 9 matches. This is the 59th all-time meeting. Trinity has won 43, Southwestern just 14. But the Pirates with the point, and the black and gold faithful here at the Robertson Center starting to get loud again. As Berkman back on for McIntyre. Shiflett back to serve. Fate dropped over, Nedro into the net. I've been very impressed today with Maddie Fate, the fifth-year middle from New York City, and obviously we talk a lot about her defense, and for good reason, but her offense has been equally impressive. She's really led the charge offensively at times that Mackenzie Logan has not been on the floor. An issue here, it appears an early serve from Lanik was not given the all cleared, so Annabelle Lanik, the freshman from Houston, will get another opportunity. Set back to Marks. Great work defensively there, able to get to it. It was Dare. Here comes Berkman. Oh, massive dig from Lanik. Great work defensively. Marks again. Dare there yet again. From the backcourt, Drange. One of the longer points we've seen here in the second set. Pirates will take it. Long on the swing was Marissa Drange. And the Pirates bring spikes off. McWhorter back on. And their star libero, Geneva Nedro, with the serve. And she returns the favor. The service error from Nedro. We mentioned the 3 service errors in that first set when Southwestern was so dominant. That there's one thing that they really, as good as they were in the first set, would need to keep an eye on in the second. A much closer second set, and those service errors, we'll see if they come back to bite the Pirates. Back to Berkman. She's off the mark, and we are tied at 18-all. It'll be a free ball coming back to the Tigers. Dribble. Lanik there yet again. And falling backwards, Mackenzie Logan, as good as she is, that was not the pass she was looking for. The set well behind her. Was able to get to it, but couldn't get it over. As Marks to serve. Pirates back on top by 1. Up into the rafters. Play continues. Pirates couldn't get to it as that came off the scoreboard. And there is Mackenzie Logan showing what Tiger fans have seen from her entire time in the Alamo City. You make a trip to CalGuard Arena, chances are you're going to see a lot of those from number 17 as she now serves. Nearly the ace, Shiflett able to get there. And Marks responds. I'm telling you, Emily Marks playing as well as we have seen maybe in her Pirate career, certainly all season. The junior from Bridgeland High School. You could tell, I mean, she's having fun out there, making it look easy. Pirates, see if they can take this second set. Free ball back to Southwestern. Flora setting Shiflett. Wanik. Pirates with the point. Off the mark was Drange. 21-19, Southwestern. And a timeout taken by the Tigers. Coach Jenkins wants to talk things over as her team in danger of falling 2-0 here on the road. Carly Berkman serving for the Pirates after the Tigers timeout. 21-19, Southwestern on top here in the second set. Pirates took the first 25-15. Can they go up 2-0? Drange kept alive somehow by Marks. And Nedra with the point. No one on the Tigers side thought that was going to come back. They were napping, and Nedra just is essentially a free ball back to Trinity, which they were late to react to. And Coach Jenkins is off her seat. She is livid. As Logan comes on, off rather, and Jenna Rodriguez on for the Tigers. Berkman. Nearly the ace. Nedra. Shiflett off the block, and Tigers will take it. They went right at Pope. Star there as well. And Star will head back to serve as they have cut it back to a 2-point deficit. Star, very impressive in the first set, was the freshman middle from South Lake Carroll up in the Metroplex. But an error here as Southwestern 2 points from the 2-0 lead. Lily McWhorter on to serve, the junior out of the Woodlands, the former Highlander. Can she close out this second set? Right at Rodriguez. In the middle, Fate. That one hung on the tape. Here comes Shiflett. Back to Drange yet again. Spikes. And down the line, Trinity did a good job. Everyone thought she was going to try to go cross court, and she saw the opportunity, took it. Courtney Pope with the serve for Trinity. Flora for Shiflett. Took a touch. Set point Pirates. Trinity fans, they are less than pleased. But our chair said that came off the Tiger at the net. Now Flora a chance to take this second set. Fate kept alive by the Pirates. Flora doing a great job, and Spikes just mishit it. The freshman from Conroe there. Maybe just a first-year mistake on that one. We'll see if that opens the door wide enough for the Tigers to put their foot in it and come back in this second set. Raucous atmosphere here at the Robertson Center. Shiflett now. Off the block. Nedro to Marks. Flora there. Nedro. Shiflett again. Neither team willing to make a mistake. Shiflett another bite at the apple, and she's got it. Off of Fate, Pirates take the second, 25-22. And Southwestern takes a 2-0 lead over Trinity. We'll step aside. We'll have a break here between our second and third sets. We'll be back with you for the third set. Pirates on top, 2-0. Welcome back. Start of the third set. Pirates up 2-0. They took the first set 25-15, the second 25-22. Pirates led by Carly Berkman and Emily Marks. Marks with 8 kills, Berkman was 7. Chris contributing with 7. At least we forget Peyton Shiflett 7 as well. The vast majority of those coming in the second set as she really stepped up in set number 2. Trinity. Mackenzie Logan's 9 kills leading the way for the visitors. Marissa Trange had 5, all of which came in the second set. Pirates hitting 264, 111 hitting percentage for the Tigers. Underway here in the third set. And the Tigers will take the first point. Backs against the wall. Southwestern, 31 kills thus far on 50 points, 87 total attacks, 8 attack errors, 31 assists, but they do have 5 service errors if you're going to nitpick. But aside from that, Southwestern has been stellar. Logan. Back to Southwestern. Pirates will take it. A quick 1-1 scoreline early on. So the pressure really on the Tigers. Obviously, Southwestern would love to do this in 3 sets, but they have some wiggle room as Starr comes up with a big point. She was influential in the second set, as was the woman now coming on, Maddie Fate, the 5th year from New York City, who steps up for the Tigers here in the third with backs against the wall. Starr, the freshman, serving. Flora sets for Berkman, and she finds a way through. Fate and Conley McWilliams, the right side sophomore out of St. Michael's in Austin, both there at the net. But Berkman not deterred. I think a lot of players would have looked across and seen to those two at the net, tried to go around. Berkman went right at him. Romo on with the serve. The block on Mackenzie Logan. That is not often you say that. As good as Logan is, the Pirates are able to send it right back. To the middle. Nedro there. Now Berkman again, another point wiped off the block that time. Conley McWilliams, the Austinite, couldn't control it. Romo continues to serve. That second set was neck and neck. Neither team able to pull away. And a huge mistake there. The ace for Romo, as there was miscommunication between the libero Rodriguez, the San Antonio native, and McWilliams. Southwestern, an early lead here in the third set. Back to work goes Logan. Setting Fate in the middle. And she has the point. Oh, McWilliams and Dare come off. The Rivel on to serve. Pope on as well. Into the net. So the Pirates have seen that brief lead shrink to just 1. Trinity coming back. DeRivel, the sophomore from Westlake Village, California, continues her serve. Curris trying to get her going. Pirates, such a varied attack. So many players getting involved, contributing big points. Curris again. Berkman just gives the free ball back. Oh, what a dig. Shiflett there in the back row. Logan yet again. Romo got to it, couldn't control it, and we are tied at 5 apiece. Southwestern an early lead in this third set. Trinity has battled back. All behind the serve of DeRibble. Now Berkman finally has the Pirates back with a point. The attack from Berkman, and she promptly substituted off for McIntyre. Logan again. McIntyre somehow got to it. What a job from Lauren McIntyre. And the swing is long. Pirates with the point. And you can give full credit to the defense of Southwestern. Romo and then McIntyre kept that ball alive, sent it back to the Tigers. And they couldn't take advantage. McIntyre there, serving at Watley, and the Tigers cut it back to 1. Mackenzie Logan back to serve. What can the Canadian do? Service there, Logan off the mark. As the Tigers bring Annabelle Lannick back on, the freshman from Houston. McWhorter back to serve for Southwestern. Right at Rodriguez to libero. Up into the rafters it goes. Play continues. Set back, an absolute massive shot there from Courtney Pope. The set was perfect. Pope made no mistake. Rodriguez, the libero now. Curris into the block. Here comes Shiflett and sent back. Starr and Pope combining at the net. That is what the Tigers need. See if they can turn defense to offense as they've tied it at 8. Dropped over that time. Watley with the opportunity. Here comes Shiflett for the Pirates. Back it goes. Pirates fortunate to keep that one alive. And not for long as Starr buries it. Taylor Starr started to heat up, and she is really feeling it. Went through a bit of an absent phase in the second set. She is certainly a talented player. Just a freshman from South Lake Carroll, and the ace for the Tigers as they now have their largest lead of the set. Rodriguez, the junior from Antonian Prep, right there in San Antonio, trying to spark the comeback for her hometown team. Curris responds. As Romo and Curris come off, Flora and Marks on. We'll see what Emily Marks can bring in attack. Said on more than one occasion the confidence she's playing with, and you can certainly see it. Can they get her involved? Edro there. Set back, Marks on cue. Well dug out by DeRibble. Back to Marks, another opportunity. Goes cross court. She's off the mark. Back to a 2-point Tiger lead. As Dare and McWilliams come on. Josie Dare, the junior from Summer Creek High School in Houston, back to serve. Set for Shiflett, right at Rodriguez. Flora. And into the middle, it's Starr again, who is really starting to heat up. The freshman from South Lake Carroll High School, that powerhouse up in the Metroplex, and made it a 3-point Tiger lead. Pirates desperately need a point. Stop the bleeding. Back to McWilliams. She gets it through. And we'll see how long the Pirates go before they take a timeout. And there's your answer. Trailing by 4, Pirates take their first time out of the set. 13-9. Trinity up, but down 2 sets to none in a must-win third set for the Tigers. Dare with the serve for Trinity coming out of the timeout. Tigers up 4, their largest lead in the set. Shiflett. Rodriguez there. She's taking over as libero for Lanik. Lanik was the libero the first 2 sets. It is now Jenna Rodriguez, and she's done a very good job. Flora falling forward. McIntyre just couldn't get to it. And the Tigers extend their lead to 5. We mentioned Trinity came in a 6-4 record, coming off their conference opening victory, a straight set victory last night down at TLU at Memorial Coliseum in Seguin. No trouble dispatching the Bulldogs there for their SCAC opener. And they've taken on some top teams. The reason you look at that record, maybe not as impressive as you would expect from a team like Trinity. What a swing from Marks. And the Pirates need to keep going back to the well. Find number 5, just like the Tigers want to find Mackenzie Logan. If you're Southwestern, get the ball to Emily Marks and let her go to work. Shiflett serving. McWilliams. Here comes Berkman, and she's got it. Pirates. The last 2 points have been in their favor. Mentioned Trinity taking on some top teams. Johns Hopkins, Claremont Mudscripts, Washington University of St. Louis fell in all 3 of those by the same score, 3-1. But those are the kind of matches that'll get you ready for a match like this. And Shiflett with the serve. See what she can keep going for Southwestern. Off the block, the response from Trinity and Watley. Mackenzie Logan back on, as is the libero Jenna Rodriguez for the Tigers. Berkman. Back to Logan. Shiflett saw it coming. Well done. Here comes Berkman. Into the net. Back to a 4-point Tiger lead. Really where Southwestern needs to be careful if they're going to have a shot of taking this third set, finishing it in 3. We know Watley and the Tigers want to go on a run here, find some breathing room. Marks. Just what the doctor ordered. Keep going back to number 5 in white. Metro, the libero, serving. The floater to her counterpart. Logan. And it came off one of the beams in the ceiling. Pirates couldn't get to it quickly enough. Marks has now tied Berkman with 11 kills to lead the Pirates. Logan also 11 to lead the Tigers. Starr with 6 of her own now. She'll serve. Can the Pirates find a way back into this third set, or will we be headed to 4? Point Pirates, and who else but Marks, as she is really turning it on here. And she and Flora come off, Curris and Romo on. Claire Romo to serve. See if they can shrink this 3-point deficit even further. And they do. Romo able to make it a 2-point game. And Logan into the net. Pirates have cut the deficit to 1. A rare miss hit from Mackenzie Logan. Pirate fans making noise. Romo serving. Bait there at the top, and McWhorter not quite sure on that one. And the Tigers will take the point in making changes. McWilliams and Dare off to Rivel and Pope on. The Rivel to serve. A sophomore business major out of Southern California. McWhorter. Oh, kept alive. What a job there. It was Watley. Now Berkman. And for all the world, the Pirates are going to have that point. Was not the case. Here comes Curris. Rodriguez covers a ton of ground. Logan again. And she's got it. What a huge point that was. Pirates could have cut it to 1. Instead, it is back to a 3-point Tiger lead. 19-16 here in the third. Coach Flora off his seat. Having some words is the Pirates head coach. The both teams coming together. Didn't see a timeout called. Trinity leading 19-16 here in the third. One of our officials still speaking with Coach Jenkins of Trinity, and now we'll go over to relay that message over to the Pirates. Don Flora now to the scores table. And after all that, we're ready to get back to live action. DeRivel serving. The error. After that extended break, DeRivel, who was on a tear from the service line. Now McIntyre a chance. Logan, right to Nedro. Another opportunity. Shiflett. To the top of the net. Fate, no, what a job. Romo for Southwestern. Great point here. Who takes it? Curris drops it over. Rodriguez saw it. Logan again. Back to Shiflett. Back behind, and Pope, Courtney Pope rather, will happily take it. Went down the line. Mackenzie Logan back to serve. Tigers 5 points from taking this must-win third set. Logan. Shiflett cross court. Pirates not conceding this set. Spikes comes on. Alongside Madison Ingram. Ingram, the 6'2" sophomore middle out of Tomball Memorial. First time we've seen Ingram in the match. Makes her appearance. McWhorter to serve. Back to Fate. She dumps it over. Rodriguez to the top of the net. Watley makes no mistake. A gift to Reagan Watley. Pirates take a timeout. They've seen the deficit grow. 22-18 Tigers. But down 2 sets to none are the visitors from down I-35. Jenna Rodriguez continues her serve after the Pirates timeout. 22-18 Tigers here in a must-win third set. Southwestern took the first set 25-15, the second 25-22. Rodriguez has taken over as the libero here in the third, and it has been a much improved Trinity side as Watley has Trinity 2 points from pushing this to a fourth set. Curris. McIntyre as Nedro gets there. Shiflett. What a dig from McIntyre. Here comes Shiflett again. Can't get it through, and it's going to be set point Tigers. And what a response from Trinity after taking... I should say falling in the first two sets. Rodriguez, she has taken over as a libero, and it has been a marked difference. And there it is. Trinity battles back to take the third, 25-18, and send us to a fourth. Still, Southwestern on top, 2-1. We'll take a 3-minute break, be back with you for set number 4 here in Georgetown. Welcome back. Start of set number 4 here at the Robertson Center. Trinity battled back to take a must-win third set, 25-18, after dropping the first two to the Pirates, 25-15 and 25-22. On to the fourth we go. Can the Pirates close it out in 4? Or can the Tigers keep this one alive? Southwestern, their conference opener, and off to a great start, 90-1. Perfect 4-0 here at home. But they are in a battle today against their longtime nemesis from Bexar County. Now we will see. Trinity 6-4 overall, 1-0 in conference. They won their SCAC opener last night in Seguin. A straight sets victory over the Bulldogs of Texas Lutheran University. And ready to get this second half underway. It appears maybe a substitution issue for Southwestern. As McWhorter coming off, Ingram back on. And as I say that, Ingram comes back off, and it appears we are ready to get set number 4 off and going. Again, glad to have you with us as always. Appreciate your support of Southwestern University Athletics. Always invite you to join us if you're in the vicinity. If not, keep with us right here on SouthwesternPirates.com and our Southwestern University Athletics YouTube page. We bring you all the action, including last night's women's soccer game, a 2-0 victory for Coach Linda Hamilton's side. Football on the road today. A busy weekend for Pirate Athletics as Southwestern takes the first point of the 4th set. Shiflett, Flora, McWhorter, Spikes, Berkman, and Nedro as the libero starting this 4th set for the Pirates. Here comes Berkman. Right into the block, the teeth of the Tiger defense in the form of Pope and Starr. Both impressive in that 3rd set. Pope just a sophomore and Starr, a freshman, getting big minutes in her first collegiate campaign. Nedro couldn't hold it. Shiflett somehow got there. What a play from Peyton Shiflett. Oh, my. Shiflett again. She was injured early in the season. She has come back of late and making a huge difference, needless to say, is number 22 in white, the junior from North Carolina. The Pirates take the point and give a lot of the credit there to Shiflett. Made 2 phenomenal defensive plays, even with that big brace around her left knee. Doesn't appear that she has lost a step. Nedro to serve. Set over for Logan. And just some mistimed, it appeared, the jump from Mackenzie Logan. As good as she was early on, has not had the impact of late, the Canadian. Nedro, the high floating serve. Pope. Oh, what a dig from Flora over toward the stands. Nedro able to keep it alive. Fate in the middle. Again, continuing to feed the middle. They tried it early and they had some success. So hitting percentage has come down considerably for Southwestern. It's come up for Trinity. Trinity now at 175. Southwestern has dropped to 211. And DeRivel back to serve. 5 service errors committed by Southwestern, 6 by Trinity. Pirates with 5 service aces. McWilliams down the line. Ingram. No, they're going to say Tigers point, and Coach Flora off his seat quickly. Does not like that call. We did not see Ingram until that 3rd set. Minus Ingram getting some big minutes early here in the 4th, the sophomore from Tom Ball. Berkman responds, and that's what the Pirates need. She was red hot early on. And they need Berkman to get back to what they saw. Mackenzie Logan leading the visitors, 13 kills. Pope with 5, Fate with 6. Southwestern, both Marks and Berkman with 12. Shiflett with 8, and Curris with 5. I mentioned the Pirates spreading the well. Shiflett gets her left wrist taped up and now appears ready to return to action. Pirate faithful here. They are loud and proud, making some noise at the Robertson Center here on our Grub and Game Day promotion. Great atmosphere, food, all kinds of fun, games. Ingram getting things going. Yeah, we had pre-match games outside, poster making, tailgate food prepared specifically and specially for today's contest. Really making this the affair that it should be when these two teams get together. Free ball back to the Tigers. Back to McWilliams, the St. Michael's product from down in Austin with the kill. Mackenzie Logan trying to tie things at 5 here in the 4th. Curris off the block of Fate. It's interested to see how Southwestern would respond. Didn't meet with a ton of adversity in the first 2 sets. They were very impressive, clinical, but obviously dropping that 3rd set, 25-18. How would they respond? Another point for the Pirates, and you consider this is a team that has gone 5 sets only twice this season, and those have come in 2 of the last 3 matches. They lost a 5-setter to Hardin Simmons in Belton, a neutral site matchup. And then they won a 5-setter to bounce back in their next match, also in Belton against Hendricks, before sweeping the host UMHB 3-0 a week ago. McIntyre continues to serve after the timeout. 7-4 Pirates here in the 4th, up 2-1. Trying to finish this one in 4. Watley has other ideas. Reagan Watley, the junior outside from the Woodlands, the biochem molecular biology major. That's impressive. Obviously a talent on the court, but you're a biochemistry, molecular biology major. That is more impressive in my estimation. Watley was there. Another point for number 7, and the Tigers have cut it to 1. Libero, Jenna Rodriguez. It was Annabelle Lanick who was the libero in the first 2 sets. Rodriguez with the error. I was just about to sing her praises. Did a great job, and there was definitely an improvement in the continuity of the offense in the 3rd set. with Rodriguez as the libero. Right to the aforementioned Rodriguez. Over to Watley. Tigers with the point. As Ingram comes off. Romo, a quick word over with our chair umpire on the far side.
Also, the Tigers number 12,
Courtney Pope on for the Tigers. As is Josie Dare. McIntyre with the reception. Here comes Shiflett. Off the mark. And we're tied at 8. Trinity battled back. They trailed by 3, and the last 3 points have all been for the Tigers. Dare continues her serve. Curris off the block. A much needed point for the black and gold. Monica Flora serving. Tigers late to get set defensively and did so in the nick of time. Shiflett there alongside Spikes. Another opportunity for the Tigers. Nedro back to Shiflett. Here comes Peyton. An extended point here. Who's going to take it? Marks. Off the mark. Well, Mackenzie Logan back on, tied at 9 here in the 4th. Reagan Watley with the serve. Marks trying to get her going, and as it's sent back by Starr, right at the 6'2 middle. Starr has been very impressive in this one. Obviously the defense, but has contributed in an attack as well. Pirates trying to get something going. Marks another opportunity. That combination of Pope and Starr difficult. And speaking of Pope, she's got the point. And the Tigers on top by 2. The last time these two teams faced off here at the Robertson Center, it was a year ago, almost to the day, that back on September the 23rd of 2023. It was a 5-setter won by Trinity. They are looking to do the same here. A huge point for Southwestern. And you know that if Trinity can send this to a 5th, try to secure that reverse sweep, they will certainly have the momentum. Pirates won the first 2. Trinity took the 3rd. Pirates absolutely know they want to finish this in 4. They do not want Trinity to go to the 5th. Pirates with a point, courtesy of Brooklyn Spikes, and we're tied 11-all. Flora setting for Spikes again in the middle. Logan going long. Shiflett, another defensive play. She's had a few today. Off the block, Pirates with the point. Southwestern looking to take their opener in conference before heading to the road. I should say they'll be here on Tuesday to continue conference play, hosting Schreiner, then on the road for the next two against Schreiner and Concordia in Kerrville and Austin, respectively. Another point for the Pirates. And they're up by 2, 13-11. Trinity also will face Schreiner in their next match. That'll be Friday on the road in Kerrville before coming back here to Austin to take on Concordia on Saturday. And then off to New York, 3 matches against Smith College, Ithaca, and the host, NYU. Pirates on top by 3. This is what they needed, a run here from Southwestern, and there is the timeout. I thought it was going to come quickly, and Coach Jenkins didn't want to see any more. 14-11, Pirates on top in the 4th, looking to finish this in 4. Well, we figured the Pirate hitting percentage would come down from the astronomical numbers we saw early, and it has indeed. Now 197, and it's come up for Trinity. We thought that would be the case as well. Tigers now hitting 168. Very even aside from that. 48 kills for Trinity, 47 for Southwestern. Trinity with more total attacks. Pirates with more service aces, 6-2. 7 service errors by Trinity, just 5 by Southwestern. They had 3 in the first set. They've had just 2 since. And that's exactly what Southwestern needs. Go on a run. Get some breathing room. Shiflett has been stellar today, the Tar Heel State native. They missed her immensely when she was out injured early, and she is now back, and what a difference she makes. Number 22 in white on the floor. Off the mark. They went to the middle again, tried to find Starr, and she has been so good in this match. Another Pirate point. And since the timeout, we'll see if Coach Jenkins will take another. Pirates on top by 6, 17-11. Shiflett continues to serve. Who steps up for Trinity? They need something. Back to Pope, and she's got it. A much-needed point for the Tigers. Starr will serve 17-12. Tigers trailing. Pirates. A huge point. Their fans starting to feel it. And that one finds the mark. Nice swing for Trinity. Pirates thought it was going to go long, and they gambled incorrectly. As McWilliams and DeRivel come back on, taking the place of Dare and Pope for Trinity. Pirates just need to keep their composure, take this not 1 point, but 1 pass at a time. And the ace from DeRibble, that is huge for Trinity, exactly what they needed. The Southern California native doing her job, and behind her serve, we've seen some impressive offense from the Tigers. Remember, Southwestern has not beaten Trinity in the last 9 matches. Marks responds. Exactly what they needed. As Marks and Flora come off, Curris and Romo on for Southwestern. It's the 59th all-time meeting. 43 victories for Trinity, just 14 for Southwestern. And the Pirates have lost 9 in a row. Through the block, Drange for Trinity. DeRibble with the assist as Drange heads back to serve. The junior from Bernie. Pirate fans need to bring that energy we saw earlier when they were so loud, as Berkman with it. Pirates back on top by 5 and as many points from taking the match. And if the black and gold were ever going to make some noise, make this a difficult place for the visitors, now is the time. Orton McIntyre, the sophomore. Right at Drange, back to McWilliams, and the Austinite gets it through. And Shiflett is down underneath the net. We mentioned the big brace on her left knee, and she has been so good today. She comes up limping. And Shiflett trying to shake it off the best she can. She has been a huge factor in this match for Southwestern, and she will come off in obvious pain. Is Peyton Shiflett, the junior outside hitter out of Randleman, North Carolina. The trainers to take a look, but that is a huge absence for Southwestern. As Kate Spinelli comes on in her stead, the freshman from Houston out of St. Francis Episcopal, a former Skyline Club player. Spinelli, an impressive freshman, but you're giving up the veteran experience of the junior Shiflett there. Coach Shankin's gathering her Tigers together. The black and gold faithful on their feet at the Robertson Center. Rodriguez serving. Testing Spinelli immediately. Here comes Spinelli. Watley, the Pirates with the point. Off the antenna it came. Watley immediately comes up patting her chest. Madison Ingram to serve. Back to McWilliams, a bullet from Conley McWilliams, the sophomore right side from Austin. Made no mistake on that. Josie Dare serving for Trinity. The error. The Pirate fans starting to believe, can they do this? See a few of them holding up 3 fingers as they are, yes, just 3 points away. Coach Flora, a few words for his daughter Annika. She heads back to serve. Watley with the point, went right at Spikes. And Watley will head back to serve. Spinelli, there. Up to the top of the net, Spikes, no, contact by the Pirates. The Tigers will take the point. Coach Flora speaking with the floor umpire, his daughter Annika speaking with the chair, both pleading their cases. Should say the case, as it is, I'm sure, the same case they're both making, just to different officials. Watley serving. Pirates fans trying to make it a loud, hostile environment. It has been all match long. Flora over for Marks. Point Pirates. As Berkman comes back on for McIntyre. Spinelli will head back to serve, the talented freshman from Houston. The error from Spinelli could not have come at a more inopportune time. The Trinity still into this, trailing 23-20 in the fourth. Down 2-1. Southwestern took the first 25-15, the second 25-22. Tigers battled back to take the third 25-28. Cassidy McLean is serving. Here comes Marks. She's got it through. Match point Pirates. Southwestern has not beaten Trinity in the last 9 matches. Can that change here? Nedro. Flora for Berkman. Dug out by Rodriguez. Strange. Berkman there. Flora now back to Marks. Cross court. She's got it. The Pirates with the victory in 4. And they start conference play 1-0. Beating their foe in the process. Southwestern now 10-1 overall. 1-0 to start SCAC play. The loss drops the Tigers to 6-5 overall and 1-1 in conference play. Pirates, going to be a special year. I said it early, and they continue to impress. A huge victory in 4 over Trinity. As always, we thank you for joining us. Thank you for your support of Southwestern University Athletics. We will see you next time for more Southwestern University Pirate Athletics. Southwestern over Trinity, 3-1.